Well, everybody. Letitia Big Shame James has just gone on the record and refused, for the good of the country, to dismiss this fraud sham case, civil suit against President Donald Trump. Trump was waiting for the appeal from the court decision, arguing that presidents are immune, and then she says, no, they're not immune from civil litigation. Trump and attorneys demanded that James drop her civil fraud case against him, his family, and his businesses for the greater good of the country last month. Remember, Jack Smith is gone. Judge Gargamel has no clue what he's doing. Fake Don Juan Merchan said he's going to adjourn the hush money trial indefinitely, which is essentially inviting a dismissal from the appellate courts. You've got Fani Willis, who is literally, the walls are caving in on Fani Willis. She doesn't have a snowball's chance in H. And now she's just refusing to go quietly and refusing the will of the American people set by the mandate on November 5th. And gee, I wonder why. Could it have something to do with the fact that she is an absolute aggressive, radical, anti-American, anti-people's voice lunatic? I don't know. Check this out.
He's called me venomous.
We will fight back to your attempt to bring Trumpism to New York City.
He's called me disgraceful.
Of the fact that they stole the Supreme Court seat. An illegitimate president and an illegitimate member of the United States Supreme Court.
He's called me radical.
Listen, we know he's crazy. We know he doesn't have a sound mind. We know he's out of control. We know he's losing it. We know his days are numbered and we will come together.
He's called me a racist.
We've got to stand up to an administration which is too male, too pale, and too stale. Too male, too pale, and too stale. Too male, too pale, and too stale.
Thank you.
Oh, not at all, Letitia Big Shame James. You know, I feel like she just needs like a hug or something. You need a hug, Letitia? I'm willing, for the good of the country, I am willing to offer you a hug anytime, any day. Bookmark this, send this to anybody who knows you. If somebody who knows you or somebody who can get a hold of your office, I will offer you a big, gigantic, warm hug. Just, you just need to relax. And by the way, is it just me? Or does Letitia Big Shame James kind of remind me, at least facially, of the notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls? Am I crazy? Are they related in any way? I mean, you take away the hair, it's the same face. Am I wrong? Trump was ordered to pay a $454 million civil fraud judgment in Letitia Big Shame James's lawsuit against him. Trump has appealed the ruling, and judges on a New York appeals court seemed receptive to potentially reversing the judgment altogether. The New York Attorney General's office on Tuesday said they are not going to take action to drop the case against the president-elect. James's office argued that presidents do not have immunity from civil litigation arising from unofficial conduct, and said lawsuits, quote, may proceed while the president is in office. James's office also argued that the final judgment does not impact any conduct Trump may undertake as president. They also said Trump's inauguration is, quote, irrelevant to the 14 other defendants found liable in their case. James's office also said they are now waiting for a decision on Trump's appeal, and said waiting for that decision on the civil matter, quote, does not in any way affect Trump's ability to serve as president. Yeah, but you know what it does affect, Letitia, if I can call you that? It affects the very integrity of the justice system. It affects the temperament, the atmosphere, the new feeling that is pervasive right now across the landscape. A feeling of unity, a feeling of solidarity, a feeling of renewed hope. a feeling of renewed pride in the United States of America. I don't know about you, but the fact that we won, by the way, this is 100% made in America, made in the USA, original merch. You can find that in the pinned comment, show notes, and description. The fact that we won, the fact that the mandate was set on November 5th just proves, Letitia, that we're sick and tired of your games. We're sick and tired. I mean, you ask any legal expert, you ask any legal scholar, professor, Alan Dershowitz, who is a lifelong Democrat, has said in his 60 years of practicing law, he's never seen something more egregious and a higher miscarriage in justice. Jonathan Turley is a Democrat. Jonathan Turley says this is a complete sham, a complete fraud. You've got no crime, you've got no victim, and not only did the banks want to continue doing business with Donald Trump, but they said they were satisfied. They got all their money back with interest. Letitia, you lost, honey. It's all over. Don't worry. It's okay. You're going to have plenty of chances. You didn't lose your job, even though you should. You can still pursue more sham trials and more sham frauds. But if you really want to do the right thing, if you really want to echo, remember, much like Fannie Willis, I know you don't understand this simple but hardcore truth and fact about your office. You are a public servant, my dear. Your aim, your objective should be to serve the public. The public has spoken. The American people have spoken. And we're sick and tired of it. We know the only reason you brought this up, the only reason you went after him is due to your radical, aggressive, racist, in an absolute infantile background. It's abundantly clear. Anybody with a couple molecules in their brain can see it. So do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the just thing. This was a sham trial. It was a sham offense. It's a sham case, all meant to just go after somebody that you disagree with. Biden himself, by pardoning Hunter Biden in his statement, which I don't even know if he's aware that he wrote it, said that there was definite biases and there was definite weaponization. He admitted to it. The fact that he wants to do preliminary pre-pardons to Fauci and the rest of the Klan just proves in an indeterminate way, in an inadvertent way, that he thinks what you're doing, he thinks what the Department of Justice is doing, he thinks what Merrick Garland is doing, he thinks what all of America's criminal justice system is now completely corrupt and corrosive with the banana republic mentality of going after political opponents. So your own party thinks you're full of it. So I don't know why you're still doing this. I have a feeling that the appellate court is going to dismiss this. I would be shocked if they didn't. A lot of legal experts and a lot of legal scholars would agree with me. And so we're going to be keeping an eye on this. Make sure that you stay tuned. Again, just really quickly to wrap it up, New York Attorney General Letitia James has confirmed she will not dismiss the $454 million civil fraud judgment against President-elect Donald Trump. Despite Trump's appeal and his status as president-elect, Letitia Big Shame James argues that presidents are not immune from civil lawsuits. The case involves allegations of fraud in real estate, valuation, and continues as the legal battle moves through the appeals process. You know it. I know it. Even Letitia Big Shame James knows it. This is a complete sham. It's a complete hoax. It's a complete fraud, and I'm going to keep you up to date on all the latest. You don't need to go anywhere else. Make sure in the pinned comment down below you sign up for our free newsletter. It's kind of like you're guaranteed to never miss out. I know that you're subscribed and you're followed. If you're not, do that. I mean, do that just immediately and click the bell. But even when you are to these platforms, you don't always get notified. Your kind of sure-proof, fail-safe way is to sign up. It's free. It's absolutely free. All you got to do is click on that link, click on free newsletter, give us your best email, and you're in. You'll never miss out. We are the antidote to woke. We're getting our country back, and we're fighting to keep America first, America sane, America strong, and America great. We don't share your email with anybody. We don't spam. That is not the Nez Nation way. So consider doing that. And again, if you want to get one of a kind made in the USA merch, All you got to do, that's in the pinned comment, show notes, and description below. We got discounts. You got to order now because we're not Amazon, and it's going to take a few weeks to get to your house. So if you order now, you got plenty of time before Christmas comes up, but you got to order right this second. Go check out. Get something original for your friends and family. For the love of God, stop going to these crappy places like Walmart. Get something unique. Get something that they're going to remember, something memorable, a gift they will never forget. Everything in the pinned comment, show notes, and description. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here that we just posted today. Tap my face right there to subscribe and follow. It's absolutely free. And as always, may God bless you and may God bless the United States. I'll see you soon.